So, I just had a thought, and because I remember getting strange smells in the past at various times, like this sense energy that comes. And I remember posting on Destiny.com back in '08, asked a question about strange smells and black cats. Because I'm also always surrounded by black cats, and I've been sort of surrounded by black cats for the past 12 years. Started in 1999, right around the end of '99, and in the last 5 years, and certainly in the past 3 years, it has increased. It's like there's black cats all around me all the time. But I also remember I was getting strange smells. Now, oftentimes it would be like really foul smells, like garbage or something. And and that started probably when I was in Florida. Is when that sort of pattern started. And it was interesting because the black cat, that was when I was in Florida, and that is when I became a member of Destiny.com. Anyway, is when I was in Florida with my mom. But I remember working on this job, and I tell you, I was literally like in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night, working as a security guard, and I worked overnight, and I was isolated. There was nobody else there on this huge spread of land. And I went to do my rounds, and lo and behold, here's this black cat that comes out of nowhere, crossing my path. But it was during that job that I began to like have this strange smell. So, and it's like that just hit me again as I listened to the last video I did about the strange smells in my room. That smelled like, it wasn't like garbage this time. It was like paint. The paint or some derivative of paint, but it was like really strong. I had to come out of the room, and it's interesting because nobody else in the house could smell it. And I told them, like, "Oh, you don't smell that," and they can't smell it. So then it just dawned on me. It's like, okay, this is ancestral spirit stuff. This is some spiritual stuff happening. Now, I think that most often it would stand to reason that if you smell something that smelled bad, that was a negative energy around you. Yet I don't get the sense that it's a negative energy around me. I get the sense that it is the smells and the spirits of our ancestors whose stories have rotted in the ground, whose bodies have rotted in the water and in the ground. Those are the spirits that I've come in with and that I'm moving with and that are always with me to protect me for righteousness. So, our time is here. Our time is coming. So those of you who are with me, be with me. Those of you who are not, will not be. Yet, it is getting stronger. And I know that there was a Latin priest who told me almost 8 years ago that things would change for me. And he just had the number 8. He said 8. And I know now that it was an 8-year period that I've been in incubation, incubation time or something. But that cycle is coming to an end as we move further into this age of Aquarius, and Mama Earth is rising back up to take her rightful place and to tell the truth and to speak truth to power. There's a part of me that doesn't even really know what is supposed to happen, yet I know something is supposed to happen. It's our time. I know that's what I think, and I know, and I believe. And the signs are sort of just keep lining up. Things just keep lining up. And the more the Brotherhood fights and fights and fights me, the more this government, which is representative of the Brotherhood, this patriarchy, this system of patriarchy, as the leader of the Brotherhood, stuff. You know, they even had a movie. Yeah, you watch TV. They tell you all the time what they do. And I saw a TV show not long ago on this TV. They show those old movies. There was a show, and I think it was called The Brotherhood. And one of the stars was a white guy, white, like back in the shows made back in the '60s or something. It looked like Jerry Lewis, the character, the main character. I mean, I don't think it was Jerry Lewis, but it was a Jerry Lewis type, and it was all about the Brotherhood. Like so crazy, interesting. That at any rate, um, the matriarchs have returned. So to my sister and goddess Sibyls, other oracles out there, get ready. Our time is here.